It's been 80 years since the war for Alaria, and yet so much has happened in that time. The Malmordan nation had publicly declared war on the sympathetic Alarian kingdoms of Casia, Dwfsd, Dawnhaven, and Falkirk. Headed by Grand Vizier Glarithia, gathered their forces and marched them west across Alaria. From Venzor to Stormguard, Glarithia blackmailed the sitting rulers of the 8 kingdoms, even going so far as publicly assassinating Sejanus Lawson of Dwfsd and half her family at the Unification Day festival. As Dwfsd fell, the kingdoms of Venzor, Serich and Dawnhaven joined the Malmordan Empire rather than see their city brought to ruins. And together they marched to the kingdoms of Casia and Falkirk to wage their wars. While the 8 kingdoms went to war amongst each other, an even greater threat revealed itself. Out in the cosmos, a strange comet on a collision course with Alaria came hurtling into orbit. Upon this comet waged an even older, much more dangerous war. For decades, a celestial war between the gods of Alaria alongside their chosen champions and an ancient evil was waged in silence. That war had now been brought to its final destination, Alaria. As the comet broke through the atmosphere, the skies burned and covered the world in its crimson embrace. With the magic harnessed within Greenstaff Tower, an eruption of cosmic energy blasted into the comet, sending it away before it could crash into the Serich countryside. The expensive cost for such a desperate attempt to save the 8 kingdoms. A strange curse spread throughout the land, turning half the population to stone. Once the comet disappeared, the Malmordan nation was overwhelmingly crushed by the arrival of the Serient nation, a previously unknown nation of peoples seeking shelter in the underground caverns, miles beneath the surface. With the scourge of nightmares and aberrations from Malmorda defeated, the Serients marched into the ghost keep of Malmorda and discovered the decrepit body of Emperor Orpheus clinging to life and puppeted by the Grand Vizier Glarithia. With swift action, Adjudicator Sophia and a group of adventurers dispatched justice to Glarithia and imprisoned him in the prison of lost souls. After the resolution of the war for Alaria, the Age of Collapse began. The city-state of Anvika declared their independence, triggering the first and bloodiest war of the New Age, winning their right to rule. The Serient nation signed a peaceful treaty of neutrality with the new 10 kingdoms. The Confederacy of Dawn Island was founded, and mass migration sparked new life into Alaria. The war may be over, but discord is always near, as the death of the beloved Prince Madrigal has ripped the heart out of one kingdom. And this is where we begin our story.